I'm sure you're aware that you must have a transponder fitted to the car when you race, and I've got one of these MyLap's TR2 transponders. Now, they do come with a carrier, which I'll show you in a second, but you can use them standalone like this. What you can do is mount them on the front of this bracket that holds the brake, the power-assisted steering reservoir. So they go about there. They need to be able to point down into the ground. So you need to get them more or less vertical, and they can't have any significant amounts of steel in the way. So there's a plastic inner wheel lining just there, but in fact I think there might be some metal there, isn't there? Let's just check this. No, it's actually all plastic. Okay, but I think it will work to an extent. But what you can do is just cable tie it onto the front of that frame. So you cable tie it about there. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, so cable tie it there so it points down through that hole. So that's one way. But I wanted something a bit more permanent than that. I did originally intend to mount it on the back of this bracket, but I couldn't find a clear path past the metalwork so that it would work in that position. So I had to give up with that. I had a chat with Robert 4040, and he suggested I put it under the wheel arch. So what I've done is I've drilled through the inner lining of the wheel arch, and you can see I've got the mounting bracket there. So if I fit this on, so it goes like that, and then the safety pin goes through there like that. So that's how it fits. Now this is much easier than having it cable tied on, because you have to take it off to mount it in the carrier to charge it. So whoops, they're fairly hardy. These are the fittings I used. So they're all stainless steel, and let's have a look. I think these are M4. Yep. So M4 screw, NYLOC nut so it doesn't shake loose, and a flat washer. You can't get a washer behind the screw head onto the body of the carrier that this clips into, because it's in a recess, so you won't be able to put a screw, a washer that side. But this is obviously on the other side of the wheel arch lining. So I just drilled a 4.5mm hole through the wheel arch lining and then used this setup. So let's look at the length of this. Yeah, so it's about 12mm. So it's 12mm that way, I think 15mm top to toe, yeah, 15mm top to toe. So those are the fittings that I used, and it seems all fine. It seems very safe and solid, and I'm confident that it won't shake off because of the NYLOC nuts.